Oh, hello people! Welcome to part 2 of our Alvin and the Chipmunks NovelAI dungeon series. If you haven't seen this series before, you should probably watch part 1, and it'll kind of explain what we're doing here, but you could probably get the hang of it if you watched long enough. Anyhow, today we're going to continue our story from last time, and it looks here that finally the cat reaches out its hand towards Theo. Yes, this is the part where the cat had no arms, just hands coming out of its boobies like this. Go ahead and insert the picture, Westbot. Anyhow, let's see what AI Dungeon says about that. Alvin then burst into tears.
Oh my god, I'm so scared,
He cries.
Let's run, let's get out of here.
Well, little bitch. They all start running again while the cat just stands there with one finger extended. One of its nipples are erect. It must be cold outside. Then the camera cuts to an overhead shot. Oh, okay, thank you for painting the picture for us. This sounds like a really exciting movie. I really wish that the real Alvin and the Chipmunks was like this. Cats with finger nipples and overhead shots. So cool. It shows that the cat is actually standing on a small platform with a lever beside the cat. Oh no, what's the lever gonna do? There are two buttons. One says push and the other reads pull. What kind of button do you pull? What? Theo runs to the platform. He pushes the button labeled push. Nothing happens. Worst bop it ever. It's like you're playing Bop It and it says Bop It and you hit the button and then nothing happens. The game just turns off. He pushes it again. Still nothing. Frustrated, Theo pounds the button again and again. Dude, that sounds like something I would do. Like when something's not working, I just get really aggressive. Like usually I just punch my desk though. I don't punch the buttons because that would probably break my laptop. I kind of need my laptop to make YouTube videos, but I would definitely start punching shit. Finally, there's a click. The cat's head whips around. Oh no. Theo drops the lever. The cat falls to the ground. The chipmunks watch as the cat rolls to the side, then lies still. Well, you know, I thought the cats were gonna eat the chipmunks, but I guess this works too. Props to the chipmunks for finding this random lever that dropped the cat to its death. I thought cats were always supposed to land right side up though. Like this isn't as advertised. Then they notice something else. The cat's face is completely skinless. Why? Why do you have to say things like that? It's so disturbing. AI Dungeon. It's only AI Dungeon that says shit like that. NovelAI does not say shit like that. The cat's face is completely skinless, as if it were made of foam rubber. Foam rubber. Yeah, okay. The three chipmunks run over and observe the cat's body even closer. That's probably not a good idea. They are horrified to discover that the cat doesn't have an actual skeleton inside. The cat's fleshy insides are filled with gelatinous goo. I am thoroughly confused as to what is going on, but the AIs both seem to be in agreement that this is not an actual cat. I guess we just roll with it. Sure, gelatinous goop, why not? Theo then looks down at the cat's hand, which is lying right beside him. Yeah, as it should be, because, you know, it's attached to his nipples. It appears to be made of a soft, rubbery substance that is blacker than space. Dude, what is the AI getting at? I have no clue what's going on right now. Suddenly, the cat grabs hold of the handle of the lever and pulls hard. The platform rises up with the cat on top. What? He's not dead? What a plot twist! Oh! I'm just trying to pretend like I am in control and know what's going on when really I am just as confused as you are on the inside. The cat's on top of the platform, that much I know. And it's not really a cat, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't have a face, doesn't have a skeleton, it's filled with goop. It's more water balloon than cat, I think, but we'll just go with it. Theo watches in awe as the cat disappears into the distance. How high does this platform go? Oh my god. This takes things to an entirely new level. That was a good pun. I get it. That was funny. God, maybe the AI should be the YouTuber and not me with puns like that. Good one. Anyways, things are on a new level. Theo thinks to himself, Theo's the punny one. Suddenly, the screen turns black. Oh my god, it's so dramatic. Wow. I like how it's still trying to do it like a movie. It's like describing what the screen is showing. Oh, say, can you see? NovelAI said, and the film ends. The Chipmunks are back. Story by Jordan Breen. It's not really time to end the episode yet, so let's just see what AI Dungeon has to say about that. Screenplay by Paul Agostini. The scene opens with a furious declaration of war.
War never changes.
As if on cue, the screen fades to black and a single word appears.
Run.
I mean, considering it's a movie, it probably was on cue. Like, what do you mean as if on cue? Sure, a furious declaration of war between the chipmunks and the cats, I guess. Let's see. A voiceover explains what happened. We find ourselves in the year 2007. The chipmunks are now famous and successful musicians. That is really funny because that's when the movie came out. Every now and then the AI finds like actual information about the stuff we're talking about and inserts it in there. Alvin, the lead singer, is trying to come up with a new song in his dressing room. It's now 2010. There's a knock at the door. Wow, time flies when you're having fun, I guess. He was in his dressing room for 3 whole years trying to make up a song. That's a long time. He's really dedicated to the band, I guess. Alvin answers it and finds Theodore outside. The chipmunk is dressed in a tuxedo and holding a microphone stand.
Hey, Al.
Wow, that was really horrifying. I'm not gonna do that ever again.
Sorry to disturb you, but I got a strange request from a fan named Simon.
Alvin is confused. Yeah, me too, buddy.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
He says. Simon looks at the ground, embarrassed. He then tells Alvin about the cat and how it was born without arms. Why? Why is it going back to this? No. How it tried to eat him and instead killed itself. Oh, that's what happened to the cat. I was wondering. He flew too close to the sun, literally. He ascended on his platform all the way near the sun and then just
meow.
Alvin is crazed. I'm performing in about 5 minutes, he says. Can you please tell him that I won't be able to do it? Do what? Who? Huh? Who's saying this and why? No one asked anyone to do anything, so I don't really understand what's happening, but let's see if NovelAI does.
Ah, yeah, baby.
Ah! Sorry, I just needed to get that out of my system. Simon nods, then he leaves. Meanwhile, Theodore is busy writing in his journal. When do the lady chipmunks come in and they have like a big chipmunk orgy? When is that? I don't remember their names, but I remember that from the movie. They had like the chipmunk orgy. AI Dungeon said, he is now 2016. Wow, 2016 years old? That's a lot of years. I didn't know chipmunks lived so long. Alvin has just been killed in a plane crash. Oh my god. No, Alvin! The coroner's report states that an extreme amount of speed and emotion caused the crash. He's emotional. That's why you don't drive planes emotionally, you dumb bitch. Well, hey, look on the bright side. At least he lived to be 2016 years old, right? Theodore then writes a letter to Simon. It reads, Dear Simon, thanks for telling me about that crazy cat guy. What does that have to do with anything? Your brother just died. Why are you talking about the cat still? Oh my god, what is happening in this story? Okay, sure, we'll go with it. The crazy cat guy. I know you don't believe me, but he is real. He came to my dressing room the night before we went on tour and tried to eat me. It was so disgusting. So I kicked his ass. Oh my god, is all of this in the letter to Simon? Some of this just doesn't make sense, but we're just gonna roll with it because I'm too lazy to try to make sense out of it. Although I'm not really buying what Theodore is saying here because he's a chipmunk and it's a cat, so I really doubt he kicked its ass. And if any of the chipmunks were gonna kick a cat's ass, it's not gonna be Theodore because he's short and fat. Love, Theo. P.S. He didn't have any fingers. That's why he couldn't catch my foot. But he could catch these hands. Bop, bop, bop. Simon flips to a page and begins to read. It goes on for pages and pages. Wow, Theodore must write really big. Theodore is fully accounted for from his birth all the way up to 2016. Okay, sure, why not? It's a whole biography on Theodore now, I guess. Finally, the last entry is revealed. Theo has finally found peace and happiness with a beautiful woman named Cindy. He wrote this in the hospital bed where he died. Oh no! Is Sydney the fat bitch from the movie, the lady chipmunk fat bitch? Not the Theodore fat bitch. Hold on, I gotta look it up. Alright, so they're called the Chipettes, and it's Eleanor, Brittany, and Janet. So I don't know, or Jeanette? Is it Jeanette? Who the fuck names their kid Jeanette? That's beside the point. She's Simon's hoe. We're talking about Eleanor. Eleanor is Theodore's hoe, but who's this Sydney bitch? Does Theodore have side hoes? What the fuck? Okay, we're just gonna roll with it, I guess. Alright, so that leaves one chipmunk left, and that would be Simon. He has outlived Alvin and Theodore now. Alvin was with him. Theodore is dead now. Yep, we've established that. Alvin, Theodore, and Simon now stand in front of a glass window. Simon opens the door and leads them inside. Wait, what? Is this heaven? What's happening? I mean, we've established that the two of them are dead. Alvin died in a plane crash, and Theodore died from too much clout or whatever. The scene shifts again. The chipmunks are now on stage in their dressing rooms. Wait, on stage in their dressing rooms? What the f? I'm just gonna ignore that and pretend like on stage in their dressing rooms is a completely normal thing to say. They're sitting around a table eating snacks. Sure they are. I don't know how they came back to life. I guess Jesus Christ came down and resurrected them or something, but okay. Alvin is seated at the head of the table. He begins to speak. I was just reading your journal, he says to Theodore. Theo's eyes go wide. Alvin continues. You were the one who discovered the cat. You saw it first. Why? Why back to this again? We're just going in circles, AI. And you saw it in many states of consciousness. You were the one who listened to it, Theo. Not me. Really? Alvin nods. Look, he says. Let's say you're right. What does that prove? It doesn't change anything. It still means nothing. Because you weren't there to see the cat when it wasn't conscious. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. I have to intervene. I just said, suddenly the cat barges into their dressing room with Alvin, Simon, and Theodore's hose. Brittany, Eleanor, and Jeanette. He is prepared to bite their heads off. Theo jumps up and tries to calm the cat down, but he can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to type this story out. I know where this is gonna go now. I've had it with this story. I said, the cat bites off Eleanor's head. Theodore cries in agony, but not that hard because he has side hose. Alvin grabs the cat and shoves him back outside. The screen fades to black and Run appears on the screen once more. This is really violent, I said. The cat barges back in and bites off Brittany's head as Alvin watched. Alvin screams in pain. The chipmunks run out of the room in fear. Alvin and Theodore are now in a dark alleyway. Alvin has Theodore by his tail. Suddenly, Uranus crashes into the earth and everyone ever dies. The end. Theodore's journal entry. Revised. Story by Jordan Breen. Script by Paul Agostini. I'm in heaven. Bet you didn't see that ending coming, did you? It was time to end the episode, so I just had to kill them. I was gonna systematically kill them with the cat, but it was taking too long, so it's like, you know what? Uranus. You can't get mad at me because it worked. Everyone died, and that's usually how my stories end. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We are very close to getting 1,000 subscribers, which means we can get monetized and start getting paid to entertain you guys, which would be epic. So I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Other than that, if you enjoyed this episode, please let us know down in the comments below how we can make this better in the future so that we can continue to make entertaining NovelAI dungeon videos for you. And finally, I hope you have an amazing day and we will see you guys next time.
You're